Okay. Oh,
Hey everybody, it's Sunday, December 2nd, and I decided to come here and do a little just kind of hop on and go over some Builderall things because I'm absolutely loving the platform, and the more I get into it, the more I learn, the better I can help you guys see the value in the system. So one of the things that we were just talking about is that we're going to talk about how a lot of you are having problems are not quite sure how the Aweber and Builderall connect. So we're going to go over how to actually connect a page to your email. Now, I just actually went through, and the reason why I was thinking of doing this is because Jacques actually was promoting a different product, and he used one of the current Builderall pages
right.
that was done, and he copied it, but he wasn't sure how to change some of those things.
Right.
Okay. So that's what I was going to come on here and show you. So I'm going to show you that in combination with the Aweber. Okay. And what's really cool is
let me open my Aweber real quick.
What's really cool is that you asked me about my econ funnel, and that's actually what I saw first. That attracted me to Builderall. I saw that funnel and I was like, how do I get that? It's really cool. And then I came across Builderall, and then Jacques and I, kind of intermingled with it. And, here I am in Builderall loving it. I have taken that funnel, that initial funnel that I had saw from my econ, and I took that funnel and duplicated it and made it for the win.
Awesome.
Okay, so then you can see how I was able to take that funnel, and I actually just duplicated that funnel myself for. Hold on, come here, baby. You want to come up here? My dog just wandered into my room, and duplicated that for another business. And I was just speaking to Jacques recently. I was like, this is such a powerful kind of funnel that you can actually do it for cherished customers, for any type of business. So let me share my screen, go into Builderall. The first thing that I'm going to tell you is I'm going to go through the basics, because the funnel that I was going to create is just a JV product that I saw that was kind of interesting. I think that a lot of my audience would like. So I literally went in there just, I don't know, right when I said, you guys want to hop on this webinar or this training, and I thought I would show you. So I just got approved for this new JV product. I got my JV link, and I'm going to show you how I would take another funnel and change it and add an email list. Now remember, guys, the process is the same in everything that you do. So, and so that's what we're going to go through. If you have any questions, it's a small group that we have right here. I have no problem if you stop me and ask me what I'm doing. I have a question, okay?
Okay.
All right, so let me share my screen. Just one. Okay, so you should see Builderall here. Let me log in. And so I'm going to get in here. And while this is opening up, I'm also going to go over to Aweber. And I'm going to log into my Aweber because I'm going to create a new list. Okay? And let's see. Let me see my lists here. So I'm going to just put let's see, list. You guys are in the way, your faces. Hold on, I got to move this box over. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to create a list, because this is for this new product that I just said, that I just got an affiliate link. And I leave this all here the same. And I'm going to call this Soci Feed. That's the product that I just got. This is a video, automated video.
Is that the one Jock just had?
I'm not sure.
Because I know I just got something too for a new product from JV Zoo also.
Okay, it's this one. I'll show what it is. It's
Webinar thingy? The traffic evergreen webinar?
No, it's not. This one is called SocioFeed Automated Video Traffic Support System.
Yeah, I have that one.
That's what I meant. The traffic evergreen.
No, so this is what the sales page looks like, and it's about videos.
Right.
Oh, okay. That was yes.
And so I don't just so you know. I mean, I don't know about what you guys do, and I've already taken my links, but I come onto JV Zoo sometimes, and I just go over into affiliates, and I look to find products.
Right.
And if you just go in here to look and you find a product, you can do like the recent bestsellers, like today. Here's the today's, so I went to this because this was the number 2 seller today, and it was the number 1 seller yesterday.
Oh, okay.
That's kind of how I picked it. I mean, I just thought I was going to do something to show you guys, and I'm like, this is whatever. And I went and I clicked affiliate details, and I got approved. But I've been selling on JV Zoo for years, and so my profile is pretty seasoned, so they approved me pretty quickly. But I'm sure everybody would be approved. Anyway, so that's how I got my thing. And I got my link, so that's what I'm promoting, okay? That's what I'm going to take my page. So I'm going to go to Builders. I'm going to go to Drag and Drop, and I'm going to go to My Sites. And I'm going to find a funnel that is an affiliate product funnel that I can just copy. So these are affiliate products, okay? Here. These are launch here, Simple Social Tools Bridge. So I'm going to take this bridge page for Simple Social Tools. Simple Social Tools. And I'm going to go to More Options, and I'm going to duplicate this page. Okay?
Okay, Builderall.
All right, there we go. So now I have a duplicated page. It should come up unpublished and as a copy of whatever I just did. So let's go and look. I just go here for something that's not published. Here we go. No, where is it? Here it is. Okay, so I'm going to rename it right now to SocioFeed so that I can remember. Rename. And I'm going to call it Socio Feed. Okay. And invalid. Oh, it's because I have a capital S. Okay. Has to all be lowercase. Okay, there we go. I changed it. And here we go to Socio Feed. It's going to refresh. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to edit it right now. Here we go. It's not published. And let's go ahead and edit it. So, a couple things that we have to do here. La, 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 la. Okay.
Yeah, I remember that.
Okay, so I'm going to just take all this stuff out, right? I'm going to right-click on this. I'm going to throw this image in the garbage, okay? I'm going to bring this into the center, bring this into the center, get rid of the timer, get rid of this, get rid of this. Okay, so let's go back to now this Socio Feed. And the reason I like to go back to it is because I like to just look at the sales page.
The logo and stuff?
Just the wording so that I can put it on my page. I'm not quite sure how I want to say, so, I'm just looking for the wording. Okay, so
right.
the fastest video maker to get buyers in just a few clicks. Okay, so here we go.
If you think getting buyers is hard, think again.
Okay, so I'm just going to use that, and I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to click on this. I'm really doing this fast, so just so you guys have an idea. And I'm going to go edit, and I'm going to paste and match style so that it goes in the same, I wanted it. And then I can just make it a little bit bigger. Okay, there we go. And then enter your name and email to get access to this amazing product. Okay, and yeah, that's probably okay. And what I'm going to do now is I never went over here. This was the socio feed automated video. I started to set up my list. I'm sorry, I got distracted in showing you about the product. So here's my confirmation message. I have to hit approve and create list. I'm sorry. Did you guys follow that? Because I kind of skipped around how I created the list. Did you guys follow that all?
Yeah,
No.
I saw that because I watched the video.
Okay, so I created my list. This is a very important step because once you've created your list, you have to go back into your list settings.
Okay.
And go to your confirmation message. And this is where you turn it off. You must turn this confirmation message off here in your list settings.
Okay.
Okay? And then hit save your settings. Okay? So now I have a list. But now I have to have a sign-up form for my list, right? So I'm going to create a sign-up form.
Mm-hmm.
This means the sign-up form is what type of information am I going to ask the people to gather so that they can get access to the product. Remember, I just said enter your information. So I find that for a product like this, the less is more. So when you click on anything, it automatically defaults to asking them for their name and for their email. That's usually all I do. Sometimes I even just take their name out. You know what I mean? Because some people won't even put that in. I just click and now I'm just asking for an email. I'm going to hit save my form.
But when you don't ask for the name, how you know how to send it to the specific person on your list?
It will just go to an email, and I won't even in my particular email, I won't address it with a first name.
Oh, okay.
I'm just playing around. I'm just showing you can do that. You can add it. You don't have to add it. If I wanted to add it back, all you have to do is create a new field. Here's the name, and there I just put it back in. Okay.
Okay.
So there it is. However you want to do it. But I don't actually like it like that. I always want I'm just going to get rid of that right now for this particular purpose. Okay. Save my form. Is there anything else I have to do? Go to step 2. Ugh. And we're going to call this socio feed. Socio feed. This really doesn't really mean anything because you're changing everything within Builderall. Just hit save your form, and you're good to go. Okay, so I have my form, I have my list. Okay, so I'm going to go back into Builderall so that I can connect the two. Okay, so I'm going to put the plus button here, and I'm going to click on email marketing form. You can choose any one of these forms. I don't know. I'm just going to click on this. It's telling me to configure my email marketing, which is what I'm going to do. Hold on a second. This little face is crying. Okay, he needed to get up on the couch. Okay, so now that I have the form here, I can close this box here, and I do have to configure it. So in order to configure it, you need to right-click on it, and the very top here says Configure. We are configuring it with Aweber. That's what we just built the form and the list in. So I'm clicking to Aweber. It's going to tell me I need to log in. So I'm going to allow access. Excuse me. It's giving me a paste to put into a copy and paste code in Site Builder. So I'm going to take the access code and I'm going to copy it. Okay. And I'm going to go over back to my HTML editor and I'm going to put it in here. I'm going to go back to Aweber, get the second code, copy it, go back, and I'm going to paste it here. And I'm going to hit login. And there's all of my lists. And here's SocioFeed. And here's the form that I made. Remember how I only collected the email? That's why it switched. Okay, so we have that. Now, what I need to do is I've already made a copy over here of my link for SocioFeed. This is my JV Zoo link. So I'm just going to copy that because you have to put the URL here where it says change URL. This is where you are going to redirect them to after they opt in. So here, I'm putting my JV Zoo link because that's why I want to send them. Okay, I'm going to hit confirm. The last thing that you have to do is you have to go to options. Took me a long time. And because we've already done this, you just have to make sure that the redirection action says that you want it to open in the same tab. Sometimes it defaults to this, and you have to make sure it says open in the same tab. Hit confirm, okay? And then you're really ready to go, except for maybe change. I personally don't like the way this coloring looks, so I'm a little anal. I'll go over to appearance, and I'll just kind of click on this, hit this little gear, and it's going to tell me form styles. I have to play around here. Here, style a button. Here, background color. I don't want this background color. I'm going to put this blue. There we go. Okay, that's better. I'm happy with that. So I'm going to hit over here. I'm going to go over here and hit save. Okay. Now, if you see up here now, this is called SST.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This isn't SST anymore. So this is what Jacques was saying. How do you change that? Because now we've created a new funnel using the same background. So I'm going to show you, go to page settings, which is this little layout thing, this little plus bar. Click the little arrow. And the first thing you're going to do is you're going to click on this gear for the layout settings. Okay? Discover the secret. Okay, that was the thing for
SST.
SST,
right? So this is the video maker. I'm going to call this best video maker, right? Just to show you video maker. Okay? And I'm going to hit save. Now over where it says SST, I'm going to click the gear. Let's change this to SocioFeed, right?
Mm-hmm.
SocioFeed. I'm not even sure if I said that right. Hit save. And there you go. That page now has been changed to SocioFeed. Save it. And save it again. Okay, so right now we are good to go. We just need to go back to our drag and drop, go over to Socio Feed, and publish it.
Awesome.
So the last thing I would always check, I'm just going to go back to my HTML editor. Remember, there are some things you always have to check with, and I forget this, with your mobile. We change things.
Right.
We got to check the mobile. It's probably off. So let's click on mobile. And sure enough, I was correct.
It's off.
Right.
It's off. That's okay. So here, the fastest video, this goes up. Let's bring this in here. This is actually something that I actually just learned. It's actually really cool. So you can right click on this and go to appearance.
Mm-hmm.
And we went into the gear, right? Right. Okay. So look at this, says font on mobile. So see how, so I can change this font on the mobile right there so it fits a little bit better. See how so it's still, you can read it. And I really like that. That's something new that I just found out. This is a little long. I don't need it that long. Right? Yeah, it's pretty small. So I can like literally take this box, bring it up. I should be able to take this and bring it up. Take this and bring it up.
Oh, okay.
And there we are. We have it. We'll just hit save. And there we go. So now we should be all good to go. It looks good on mobile. Looks good on desktop. Now remember, I didn't change anything. If I wanted to change my background image, just so you know, you go to gear. Oops, I'm sorry, return. You go to here, this little green thing. See where it says change background?
Right.
So you could actually clear the background if you wanted to. Change your image, add an image, put a color in, but this is where you would do it.
Okay. So what if you have to upload images and colors already to your computer, correct?
Not just images, not colors.
That's what I was going to say. How did you get that background in the beginning?
I just found it. I find a lot of, let me just hit there and click out of here because I'm just going to leave it right now. But I find a lot of images. Let's just go over here and see how this looks. Because I did publish it. And there we go.
Nice.
Okay, so there they go. They get right here. I would get a notification. And I don't know whether they bought or not, but I know that they clicked in here, so I know a couple things about them. I know they're into digital tools. I know that they can be part of my list. When I find other things that they may be interested, I can send them simple social tools. There's a lot of different things that I can offer them because I know now they're interested in video marketing. Why? Most likely because they're interested in learning more about things like that. So that's what I got. I'm going to stop sharing. See if you guys have any questions.
See, that's what I wanted to make sure that I had the Aweber and the Builderall connected properly because I kept getting the error message that I didn't sign in like I was having the first time when I was first doing the very first one. I kept getting that way, and it was frustrating. I was like, I'm going to get this. So I just started watching the Aweber videos.
Mm-hmm. There are a lot of tutorials, guys, out there. And I was talking to, I think you pronounce her name Andrea. She's in the WIN community, and she was telling me that, we were talking about, learning some of the things, and she said she found, there's so many videos, not only with inside Builderall, but you start searching on YouTube.
Yes.
I'm going to be up there soon because I'm going to just start cranking out videos as I learn these things.
Right.
I would encourage you guys to do the same.
Yeah.
Because once, like now everybody can go out there and you can do a video, how to connect Aweber to Builderall.
Mhm.
And, you don't realize how many people are looking for that information. And then maybe they'll find you, and then you have your Builderall link, or you have your Win link. And, that's how you can use and content. Like that's what Jacques saying, to go do a video on, if I could go do a video now on Socio Feed, right?
Right.
Mhm.
And then put the link that I just created underneath that video to get
Right.
viral traffic, as well as, different things. But that's the whole idea of Builderall and using these tools.
Yeah, well, I want a copy of the My Econ. I saw you had MLSP too. I'm still was trying to connect that because I don't like using MLSP contact form because sometimes it don't collect the feed or it kind of misdirects and go to the company.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I said I needed to do my own list. And then with My Econ, we're now getting ready for an event for all the pastors to come into My Econ. So that's a big event that we're going to have on the 8th. So I wanted to do my own opt-in page for the registration because I want to collect my people that I'm invited and just connect it to the sign-up page for the Zoom that's going to occur. So that's why I said this was right on time.
Perfect.
You must have been reading my mind.
Well, sometimes I'm just like thinking right here and I'm thinking out loud, and then like Jacques always like, you should do things and record them. And sometimes I feel that it's better if I do things and record them when I have people to ask questions, because sometimes I just take it for granted that somebody may know something or not know something. So when anybody can hop on live, it just kind of helps me make sure that I'm on track and giving you the value that you came on here for. So
absolutely, this was great. This helped a great deal. So now I can come back from my event today and do that, and I can also do my landing pages for the other tools that I have, because like you said, it's imperative to have your own list. Like Jacques said, build your list. And I'm transferring my other list from Entreport because I used to have Entreport. I was utilizing Entreport, so being that I switched over to Builderall, I like to have everything in one location.
So are you using the Builderall email or using the Aweber?
I mean, Aweber. That's what I'm using, Aweber.
Yeah. I'm loving Aweber. Although I'm starting to I want to learn how to use the Builderall aspect of it. Because,
yeah, so do I.
The mailing blast part of it.
Right.
Just for somebody maybe who's coming in and doesn't really understand, the value of having Aweber right away, I can say, Aweber is a little bit more powerful, because I think it is in the long run.
Yeah.
And I've had a lot more experience with it. But to get somebody started, list building is important, even if they can get started building a list within Aweber, within Mailing Bus, and then transferring over, or even using mailing. It's just imperative that people start building a list. I love Aweber, and I'm not planning on going anywhere. I've been using it since 2012. And I know it like the back of my hand. I know that they deliver the deliverability of the stuff that's coming from email, doesn't get caught in spam and stuff like that. So, I want to play with Builderall more and see how that works. But, we have a very strong platform back there. So I really encourage you guys to get back there and learn it. And I'm always around. But, if you guys have questions, it's much better to put them in the group so that I say, okay, I see, where people need help, because, frankly, when my mailbox gets flooded with everybody individually, not that I don't, because I love helping and sharing, and that's passion of mine. I love to help people, but, if I have 20 people coming in my inbox, rather than seeing it in the group and I say, hey, the group needs help with this, I can, say, okay, great. There's more than one person. So if everybody would do that, I would appreciate that. It would streamline the whole process for everybody here and set us all up in a position to win, because that's what our community is all about.
Absolutely. And how do you share? Because I know one of my people in my econ are trying to share a landing page with me, because we both have travel too, that we give away free travel as a result of people joining. So he sent me the code and he said, you just got to make the adjustment. I was like, well, couldn't he just have shared the page with me?
there's two ways to do it. If he would have shared it with you, it probably would have been hooked up to his code.
Oh, okay.
Which is probably why he didn't do that. The only way to do a share one, honestly, I think, is if you have like the way we've been doing, like
the copy, the duplication,
when we have the tags in there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, and we don't have, you know, the only tags that I did was for Simple Social Tools, because I'm not going to start putting tags in there for products that only I'm going to be using. You know, if the whole community is going to be doing it, we could put a tag in there like Simple Social Tools. You know, that's step 4 of our system, or step 3 of our system.
Because I want that funnel that you have for my econ. I want to with that.
I will send that to you.
And the MLSP too.
I don't have an MLSP funnel.
You don't have one?
I wasn't, you know, I'm still part of MLSP. I don't really do much with it at all.
I just use the content for the free information to give away when I'm building my list online and doing live streaming. So I'll use their product, especially if it's in conjunction with what I'm doing. So then I'll give it away that way. And I said, being I had paid for it for the year, I said, I better utilize what I have. And that's also another form of building your lead magnet.
Oh, it's huge. I built a huge list with some of those capture pages from MLSP. But at the time, I was paying $150 a month for it.
Oh, no.
Then it went up. And I'm like, I'm out. So, but it's great. I mean, you know, it's been part of my journey. I can't bash it. There's a lot of great content and a lot of great things, a lot of great people. So, you know, it's all great. It's definitely all building a list.
Thanks for coming out, Cindy.
My pleasure, Chris. Thanks for joining. And I'll have the recording up here as soon as it renders. I'll put it up and share it. And let me just share. I'm going to stop the recording.